something a bit different now. I'm just jumped in the car. I'm on my way to a customer of mine and good friend. Go and see his car collection. He's got a really nice collection of classic Fords, a few Escorts, Fiesta, 3-door Cosworth, and really nice showroom stuff. So he's been kind enough to let me video these collection, and I'll head over there now. It's at a secret location, so I can't film that, but yeah, some nice cars. That's where we are at the secret location. Show you some of the car collection. You might notice a reoccurring pattern with most of the cars, but here's the first one. This one's the user. It's a 77 Signal Amber RS 2000. You might have spotted this on the intros and stuff on the old videos. This is the car that gets used out of all of them. You wouldn't think it looking at it because it's a nice clean one. This one's slightly modified, rear discs, lowered a bit, Z-Tech, V6 Type 9. Looks virtually standard, but it's obviously modified. Got some coilovers on the front and high spec 4-pots. And a nice silver top Z-Tech throttle bodies. On the retro Ford manifold, rad. I actually built this car when I worked for GS Escorts. Well, rebuilt it. It was built a long time ago, but it came into GS Escorts, and for a freshen up, I went through it. Basically, stripped it down to a trim shell, pulled the engine out, everything, and went through it. But uses this one out of all of them. This is the one that gets the most use. Use it for lake sword and stuff. That's a really nice car, nice and clean, nice and straight. Like I say, something that's been well used. It gets looked after. Every winter it gets put up on axle stands and waxed underneath and cleaned top to bottom. Obviously done quite a few lake stores in it now. Immaculate black beta trim, beta cloth trim, RS 4-spoke steering wheel. Just spot the ECU hidden away under there. It's on MBE. It's also got bias pedal box with the cylinders hidden under the dash. The pots hidden under the dash. Keep the engine bay looking factory as possible. Yeah, nice and neat. I think this one's got, I think from memory it's about 170 brake. This is just these little, he keeps this one in here because this one's got the easy access, get it in and out when he wants to use it. Nice pictures on the wall, the RS calendar. This is a little tool room, bench, workshop, chopper hanging up, some of these old rally cars. This is his first rally car, Mark 4 Escort, the Subaru, Mark 2. That's actually my BMX. He stores it here where it's nice and dry. Cool little retro game. Kinds of goodies hanging up. Another one of his old rally cars. That was a naturally aspirated Cosy, that one. These old motorbikes. in the RD collection. Started building up again. And then onto the showroom. These little models and pictures and stuff. Old signs, old fuel pump, and then you notice the pattern? Yeah, he's got a thing for white Fords. Here's in his Mark II again. Little posters and signs. Bit of a dream garage, really. Got a G-Reg EFI XR3i in white. White 78 Mark II RS 2000. You have to excuse the light, it's pretty the worst day, it's really bright outside. And then next to the 78 white RS 2000 is a 77 78 white Mark II Mexico. And next to that is a white 79 Harrier Mark II. And next to that is his most recent purchase, car that we was looking for 3 years, I think. This is his white 3-door Cosworth. Yeah, he really likes white Fords. It's cool signs and traffic lights, fuel pumps. And his trophies for rallying and stuff. It's cool memorabilia everywhere. Motograph sign. Texaco pump. So yeah, onto the cars. We'll start with the XR3i first. Back along. I've got my own pair of sliders here because I'm not allowed in the showroom. My work boots. Nice, his choppers. Got a few of them knocking round. So yeah, the XR3i. Nice clean G-Reg. Completely standard XR3i. Can't remember. I don't think I've done much work on this. Maybe changed some shock absorbers and some bushes or something like that, but not a great deal. It's an original car, decent trim. It's on 52,000 miles. Couldn't really tell you a lot more about this car because, like I say, not done a great deal on it. Next we've got his RS 2000, KFS this is known as. This is actually the second time he's owned this car. He owned it once before and then sold it, and he said he nearly cried the day it got collected. So he ended up buying it back many years later for a lot more money. This one's got the chocolate beta cloth trim. Really nice example. As you can see, nice and standard, original looking. Typical Escort. It's got the polished four spokes, dove grey sensors. Again, I've never done any work on this car. Lights on, get a better look underneath it. Nice and clean. I don't think I've ever seen this one used. Next one. This is 78 Mark II Mexico, diamond white again. Bought this car completely restored. Again, I don't think I've ever done any work on this. I think I've drove it once when it comes to the GS Open Day. Glur's a killer today. It's nice and bright in here. Yeah. Nice standard original looking car, well restored. I do love a Mexico. And restored to a very nice standard. We'll get the bonnets up on these. Yeah, really nice. It's Harrier. I think this is his favourite out of them all. He loves this one. Again, bought this one restored. I think he's done a little bit of work on it. I think I put a starter solenoid on it and a fuel pump, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, not done a great deal to it. I won't open the driver's door because it's a bit tight on that side. I'll mark it, but yeah. Out of all of them, this is probably one of the rarest cars, I think, just because of the numbers. I can't remember the exact figures now, but I know they didn't make many Harriers. Yeah, again, beater cloth fishnets, 3-spoke, all original looking, original stereo, nicely restored again. Sun's a killer. Need some blinds in here. And then his most recent purchase, 86 3-door Cosworth. I think he likes driving this one the best because it's, compared to the rest, this is the most modern. So it drives like a lady. Original 36,000 mile car. Oh, you can see that. I think it's 3 owners. Really original. Like I say, we looked for, I think we was probably 3 years looking for a nice original and restored 3-door Cosworth, and obviously had to be white, and he almost gave up, and then this one come up down south. And we did actually go and see quite a few of them, but none of them were what they said they was. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll get the bonnets up and more of a detailed look at them. He's quite lucky because this is his showroom and it's his bedroom window, so basically he gets up in the morning, opens his blinds and sees these. Living a dream, really. We've got the bonnets up, get a bit of a better look. Sun's a killer. This is KFS, this is the Mark II RS2000. Keeps all the batteries disconnected so they don't go flat, because basically these cars are just ornaments at the minute. Probably some of them will go out to shows over the year. For the time being, they're just in hibernation. Yeah, nicely restored car. All the right bits. And then Mark II Mexico again, nicely restored. This is, looks wise, this is my favourite. I love a Mark II Mexico. A bit slow with the 1600 Pinto in them, but looks wise, by far my favourite. I'm hoping you can get some of the detail on this. The sun is on my back, it's roasting here. It's like being in a greenhouse. I believe he's turned the heating off today. I actually need to fit the air filter brackets on this. It just reminded me. Took them off for, can't remember where I took them off now, but I need to refit them. Nice and clean everywhere you look. It's immaculate. And the Harrier, Keith's favourite. Again, love the look of a Harrier. I'm just not a fan of a cross-flow engine. Don't ask me why, for me an Escort should have a Pinto in it. Harrier. Yeah, another nice clean example. Original, well, restored, but original looking, not modified. And then last one for this room is the 3-door standard. Over then uprated fuel regulator, and that's only been changed because the original one split and caused fire. Nice to see, nice unabused original example. Battery's out of this one, I think it's on charge or something. Yeah, really clean, nice and neat. So on to out the main showroom, onto one of these many outbuildings he's had built because of his growing car collection. This is his 86 white 28i Special Capri. This is I think this is a one former keeper, matching numbers, original engine car. This is, if you watch my channel you'll recognise this. This is when I finished last year. Completely restored. I've still got my business cards in there for when he's took it at shows. That's done 66,000 miles. All the interior's retrimmed, new carpets, new headlining. Completely restored. Original panels. It's been painted. The full underside's original. In fact, we did some touch-ups on the grey paint underneath. Generally, looks like new. Like I say, if you've seen me, if you watch my channel, you'll have already seen this car. It's been out to a few shows since it's been built and been used. He built this car, wanted to restore him because he had 2.8s when he was younger and always loved them, and this one's for his wife to take to shows. Standard, other than 15-inch Brooklyn wheels and the sun visor on the sunroof, which I personally hate these things. My dad used to have them on his cars, but Keith loves them, so it's his car, it's his choice. Yeah, this one was a labour of love. And then over here, this is his wife's Golf, his jet ski. Over here we've got another white stashed behind his ride-on lawnmower, 86 Mark II XR2. I did some work on this car. He bought this one restored, but when they restored it, I think they restored the full underside and then put all the running gear in it and built it back up and then painted the outside and basically covered the full underside with overspray, so all the nicely painted parts underneath had white overspray on it. So stripped all the underside off, all the running gear. I think I left the engine in, but took like all the shafts, hubs, everything, suspension, all out. Blasted it, painted it, all new brakes, new bearings, bushes, whatnot. Put it back together. And I did that before I had SE Classics. I was doing this in my spare time. Yeah, it's still looking good. Again, it's not been used much. Hard to see any detail from this angle, but yeah, it looks really nice. A few cobwebs on it. It's a clean. Generally, very nice XR2. Again, this one only ever goes out to, I think it's gone to a couple of shows and GS Open Day, but never really gets used much. Looking quite clean under there still. Changed some bits in the bay, had some bits zinc plated and just fettled some bits, just make it nicer. generally it's a good car. Get the bonnet up on the Capri. Look at all my hard work. There you go, still looking good. It's done a few miles since it was built. Been out to Cars and Coffee a couple of times and a couple of shows. Still looking as good as the day I built it. Somehow I always went into this one. I was used to building Mark II Escorts, which was nice and simple, and then this took some time. It paid off.